Kaya nakakainis maging model ng kotse, palaging sinisita. Okay, satisfied. You look on top of the registration. Let's say this registration certificate. Nakalagay doon, LTO. Tapos, agency, Makati Agency. So, nakarehistro sa Makati Agency. You go to Makati LTO. You trace the history, the records of this vehicle. Pa-check mo. Let's say, ang model ng kotse mo is 1995. From 1995 up to 2005, pa-check mo ang record sa LTO. Ma'am, binibili ko yung kotse ito yung registration. Pag-check na ulit yung kung walang problema ito. Check nila sa file yan. Ma'am, itong kotse ito, wala ko kaming record. Wala kaming history. Ang record lang mo namin 2005. From 1995 up to 2004, walang record dito. Karna po yan, karna. Ito fake yan, fake. Under the law, if you are caught driving a carnal vehicle, you will be charged for the crime of carnapping as accessory to the crime. Huwag yung bibili niyan. Yan. So, babalik ka ngayon. Alam mo, may problema pa ng permeris mo. Hindi pwede. Isolve mo muna yan. Huwag mo na sinasabi sa akin, uy, carnapper ka pala. Huwag mo na sinasabi, may problema po pwede niya. Hindi ko marerehistro. Ang iripan na lang ko niya. Kasi pag ang kotse may problema, pwede mong iripan. Ang hindi siya down payment. Kasi siya may problema. Pero huwag mong pamumukha sa kanya, carnapper kaming konti. Huwag mo na sinasabi, may problema mong konti. Isolve na umunin niya yun. Sa kanila nyo ito ako tawagan, check nyo ko, pag-opina. Yan ang mga sabi nila dito, ma'am, may complete record ko yan. Binili yan 1995. Every year, rin-erase to dito yan. Ganun ba? Pag-check mo ba kung pangilang owner ako? Alam mo, may matang na detalye, gusto makikita mo lahat. No? Check nila. Ma'am, sa tutula ko, pag 20 kayo. Ano? Pag 20 na ako. So, ibig sabihin, every year namang best benefit tayo kotse nga. Anything that's always for sale, huwag mong bibili ng kotse nga. Something is wrong. There are only two major reasons why the car is always for sale. In the Philippines, ang number one reason natin is accident-prone vehicle. Lahat ng nakakabili na babangga. Kahit kasi naman, parang may pagkademonyo. Kahit saan ka pumunta, parang nababangga ka. Lahat ng simbahan, pinabindisyon mo na yan. Pero talagang nababangga siya palagi. Accident prone yan. So natatakot ka na ngayon. Gusto yung gagamitin mo para malapit sa banggaan So binibenta. Yung nakabili, ganun din. Parang tao yan May mga taong accident prone. At huwag silang kasama. Huwag mo silang sinasama. Pagkasama mo siya, kulang. Sana pagkasama mo siya, kulang. Minsan mahuli ka ng pulis, basta kasama mo siya may nangyayari. Pwede ba? May balat kaya. Parang ina-avoid mo sila, yung mga ganon. O kaya lemon car. A factory defective car. Kung gagamitin mo, tulak dito, tulak. Araw-araw. Pinagtatawanan ka na. Alam mo yung kotse niya, wala nang nabili mo, hindi pagtala kita sa loob. Mabuti pa ka rito na lang binili mo Mas madaling itulak Lemon yan, lemon car. Linggo-linggo nasa kasa, linggo-linggo nagagas mo, pero palaging sira ng sira. Factory defect siya. Ngayon, let's say, there are only 3 or 5 owners. Okay na yan. Pag-check mo kung anong pangalan ng previous owner. Yan. Alam mo kung talagang ititrace mo, makikita mo ano ang pangalan ng mga previous owners? Tingnan ko lang. Sige gusto nyo talagang malaman. 1995, ang mayari mo niyan, RME Taxi. Ano? 5 taon naging taxi yan. Sabi niya, owner-driven ito misrepresentation yan. So, malalaman ng history. 2000, who was the owner? Manila Police Department. Naging pulis ka? Meron na ba kayong pulis ka na nakikita matino? Palagi silang lamog kasi lack of maintenance. Government property yan. Pinipiting nila yan. Ngayon, 2002 was the owner. Mahusay yung owner na 2002. La Funeraria Pass. Naging Funeraria? O lalo na pag-vehicle. Ban. Kaya pala yung magdadrive ako, hindi kumakalapit sa iyo. Right, laloma tayo, laloma. Hindi Loyola, ha? Laloma. Diyos ko, lahat na pala ng patay, sinakay na dyan. Matatakot ka. Malalaman mo yung history niyan eh. Ngayon, suppose from 1995 up to 2005, isa lang ang owner. So, first owner siya. If ever you decide to buy this car, you are only the second owner. Halos lahat ng bumibiling kotse gusto nila first owner. Kaya pag bumibili kang kotse mga car exchanges, puro first owner ang karamihan niya. Hindi naman dahil first owner sila, hindi nila nililipat ang pangalan. Puro didopsy lang, puro didopsy. Kaya dapat pag bumibili kang kotse, huwag mo linilipat ang pangalan. Kasi pag lilipat mo sa pangalan mo, malalaman na iba-iba ng owner. Kaya lahat ng nagbebenta ng kotse, didopsy lang. Blank, didopsy. The original owner, nakasign siya ng didopsy. But there is no buyer. Blanco lang siya. So anybody who's buying that car, siya may-ari. Kung sinong may hawak, nandito sa ila yan. Para pag binenta mo, if they trace the history, is always first owner. Ngayon, okay yung papeles. Huwag mong bibili ng kotse yan, kahit na okay yung papeles. Kailangan, dadalhin mo yung pamilya mo. Whenever you buy a car, do not do it as a surprise. Dapat lahat ng kong pamilya approve sa sale na yan. Kumisan, sa excitement mo. O bukas maganda kayo dyan, ha? Bakit? Sunday. Darating ng kotseng binili ko. Hindi mo pinakita. Nung dumating, umiyak sila lahat. Dati naman ang pangit niyan. Hindi kami sasakit dyan. Nakakaya. Makikita na kami. Mag-tricycle na lang ako dati. Yeah, lalo na pag may anak ang dalaga, particular sila, dapat pasakyan mo sila sa kanya. O lola, approve ba kayo? Nagtaon na ako dito. Tingnan ninyo, sa tingin nyo, ibili ba natin ito? Dad, wala bang ibang mas maganda dyan? Alam mo na, ang pera natin, 80,000 lang. Pag nagtatrabaho na kayo, palitan na lang natin uli ng maganda ito. Pero ngayon, 80,000 lang pera natin. Dad, huwag na lang. Parang mabigat ang loob namin sa kotse niya. Pwede ba maganda na lang tayo? Yan. Basta't meron parang mabigat. Huwag mong ituloy. Kailan magaan. Parang mga Chinese pinapupunsyo nila yung bahay na binibili nila. Ganun din ang kotse. Dapat kita mo sa lahat ay sa kanyo. Pag-approve sila, sige, bilhin natin masaya lahat. Pero pag merong parang alanganin, sana sa tingin nyo? Dad, hindi mo kami ilang araw, pag-isipan namin kung tapos, check ulit natin na dapat magaan ang kotse para everybody's happy. So, pag okay na, you just pay the full amount. You just get the original registration. And then, even blank deed of sale, okay lang yan. As long as the original deed of sale is signed by the owner, the original owner, kahit na blanco lang yan, legally, you are the owner. Kasi pag nagka-problema, itatay ko lang ang pangalan mo ron. Ipan-authorize mo, you are the owner. Yeah. But the problem now is, do not pay the full amount unless approve siya sa insurance. Yan. Insurance. You have to bargain with the insurance. Okay, bibiling ko ganito yan. Pero dapat kasama ang insurance policy. Kasi pag ang pinibili mong kotse, Mercedes-Benz, mga Volvo, mga mahal na kotse, Expedition, kung minsan ang value ng insurance around 50,000 pesos. So pag hindi sinama yan, to register that vehicle, you have to take 50,000 additional expense. So dapat ibabagay mo kasama ang insurance yan. Comprehensive yan. Magkano insurance yan? 50,000 yearly. Kasama yan sa presyo. O sige pag pumayag siya, you get a separate paper for that. Endorsement of the insurance policy. Even handwritten lang. Date. Document may concern. This to certify that I, Mr. Wandel Cruz, the owner of this expedition, insured with the Paramount Insurance Company under policy number like this. I am endorsing the insurance policy to the present owner na, yung sulat. Yan. you just submit all these papers to the insurance company, you pay only 100 pesos documentary stamp. They will transfer the ownership of the insurance from the previous owner to you, the present buyer. Pero pag hindi mo pinalagay dyan, wala. I-refund niya yung 50,000 doon sa insurance niya. Imagine 50,000 yun. Ngayon, what are these insurance? What is motor car insurance? In the Philippines, motor car insurance is a losing venture. Nalulugi ang mga insurance company. Why? Because motor car insurance is not like life insurance. It's so easy to sell motor car insurance but not life insurance. Bakit sila nalulugi? Because Filipinos are not aware about insurance. It is not yet fully accepted. Not like in most developed countries, automatic na yan. Pa-issue nila yung life nila, pa-issue nila yung bahay nila, pati kotse nila, pati bigote nila, pati kamay nila, pati legs nila, ini-issue nila. They are conscious about that. But Filipinos, hindi madaling magbenta ng insurance. Because for Filipinos, insurance is an expense, which is not correct. What is insurance? Let's say I'm working with Film Life. Underwriter ako. I will approach my best friend for insurance coverage. Brad, tiga film ako eh. Pwede ba insure kita? Bakit? Hindi pa naman ako mamatay. Ba't? Huwag ka malapit na hindi naman. Pag malapit ako mamatay, bumalik ka. Yan. Kasi sa atin, rason lang yan, pero ayaw mong magbayad. Because you don't understand insurance. Insurance is like lotto. It's a bet. It's a gamble. Between two parties. Here comes the insurance company. Brad, sabi niya, tika bilang life ako. Pustahan tayo. Ano gusto mo? Sa tingin ko, hindi ka mamamatay. Sabi ko, gusto ah. Alam ko naman, mamamatay ako. Hindi ka mamamatay. Mamamatay ako, hindi ka mamamatay. O pustahan tayo. Bilang life ako. Ang pusta ko, hindi ka mamamatay. Pag namatay ka, bibigyan kitang 1 million. Dahil ang pusta mo, mamamatay ka, ang premium mo, 10,000 yearly. Yun ang bet mo. Yan. Asa ka? O pirma. How many years? 10 years? 20 years endowment? O whole life? Kung nag sa 10 years, magpipirmahan kayo. Ang pusta mo, mamamatay ka. 10,000 yearly for 10 years. Ako ang pusta ko, hindi ka mamamatay. 1 million pag namatay ka. O, kasa, magbigay kang 10,000 sa akin. Yearly premium niya. After 3 months namatay ka. Tama ka, mamamatay din nga pala. O, magkano? Bibigay ko 1 million. Magkano pinusto mo? 10,000 lang. Nasagasan ka, nabaril ka, nasaksak ka. Ano yan? Double indemnity yan. 2 million ang ibibigay ko sa iyo. Yan. Magkano pinusto mo? 10,000 lang. 10 years hindi ka namatay. Paano hindi ako namatay? Hindi nanalo insurance. Hindi. Dahil hindi ka namatay, magkano inulpo sa akin? 10,000 yearly. How many years? 10 years. Time is 10,000. So 100,000, ibabalik ko sa iyo. Ibabalik nila premium mo after 10 years plus interest earnings. So you are not losing anything with insurance. If you have 10,000 pesos, you deposit that with the bank. Namatay ka, how much you get? 10,000. I-deposit mo sa insurance. Pag namatay ka, 1 million. Nasagasan ka, nabaril ka, nasaksak ka, 2 million, double indemnity yan. So I would rather give my money to the insurance company than to the bank. Pinapahiram mo lang naman sa insurance yun eh. You are not losing anything. After 10 years, they will refund all your premium, including interest earning. O ngayon, after 5 years, nangailangan ka ng pera. Nagkasakit ang anak mo. Alam mo, gipit na gipit ako eh. Pumunta ka sa insurance. Alam ko, may pera ko sa inyo, 50,000 ang nahulog ko sa inyo eh. 5 years eh. Pwede ba hirapin ko? Panghiram nila sa iyo yun, yung 50,000. Siyempre, magbabayad ka ng interest dahil hiniram mo. But, ibabalik nila sa iyo yan. So, that is insurance. But, life insurance yan. What is the difference between life insurance and motor car insurance? In life insurance, the insured party is not the beneficiary. Who is the beneficiary? Your wife, your children, or your brother o yan. But in motor car insurance, anybody can insure your car. In life insurance, not anybody can insure your husband. Because, let's say, mahal na mahal kita, girlfriend kita. Pakakasal lang tayo 10 years from now. Gusto kitang i-insure. Tatanggapin ka ba? Hindi. Love na love yung kapitbahay ko. Kasi talkative siya. May insure kita 1 million ha. Ako magbabayad ha. Akong binibigyan. They will not accept you. Because in life insurance, before they will accept the premium, there is one condition. What is that? You must have insurable interest to that person insured. What's the meaning of insurable interest? Pag namatay ba yung kapitbahay mo, may mawawala sa'yo? Wala. Yung kapitbahay ko lang yan eh. So you have no insurable interest to that person. So hindi ka tatanggapin. But your wife, tatanggapin ka. Because you have insurable interest to your wife. Pag namatay yung wife mo, loss of wife, loss of mother to your children, loss of companionship. So you can insure your wife. But in motor car insurance, that is not a requirement. Anybody, kahit lahat kayo, insure yung kotse ko, tatanggapin lahat ang insurance sa pera ninyo. Because in motor car insurance, there is no beneficiary. Who is the beneficiary? The car itself, which has no life. It can be repaired, it can be replaced. Ngayon, under the Philippine law, you cannot buy a car, you cannot transfer the ownership, you cannot register your motor vehicle without insurance coverage. What is compulsory is only TPL coverage. TPL. In the minimum amount of 50,000 pesos. How much is the premium for this? It's around 1,000 pesos yearly premium. Kaya nalulugi sila. For 1,000 pesos yearly premium, you can issue for 50,000 third-party liability coverage. Who are considered third-party? So you will know. Consider you are just a student driver. Dapat alam nyo. Okay. You practice your car at home. Nabangga ka ng jeep. Nasira yung jeep. Nasaktan yung driver, pati yung pasero. Tumila ko ng jeep. Tumama sa poste ng Meralco. Naputol ang poste. Tumama sa bahay. Nagiba yung bahay. Nasaktan yung mga tao sa bahay. You are the one at fault. Who are considered third party in this accident? This jeepney that was damaged, third party yan. The driver of the jeep. The occupants that were all injured, these are all considered third party. Yung poste, third party yan. Itong bahay, third party yan. Occupants there, third party lahat yan. The insurance company is liable for all these damages up to 50,000 pesos only. Over and above 50,000 pesos, you are liable. How about your car? Nasira din ang kotse mo. You have no coverage because you are not considered third party. Under the original law, the meaning of third party, it includes everything. What are these? Damage to property. Yung jeep, property yan. Yung poste, yung bahay. Property yan. Kasama yan. Physical injury. Pag may nasaktan ka sa pagmamaneho, kasama yan. Death to another person. Pag nakapatay ka sa pagmamaneho, covered yan. For the last 20 years, that was the original law. Nung nalaman ng Pinoy na insured ka nun, banggarito, banggaron. Ay, insured naman ako eh. Banggarito, banggaron. Nauubos ang pera. Nagbayad ka lang ng 1,000 kalawat kala ng bangga mo. Bumagsak ang kumpanya. Kasi pinupul lang nila yung perang yan eh. After 20 years, bankrupt sila. So they complain. We cannot go on with that kind of policy. So they modify the original law. At present, the meaning of third party, it covers only physical injury and death to another person. It does not cover damage to property anymore. So the moment you drive your car at home and you are involved in an accident, there is no physical injury, there is no death to another person, it's all damage to property, you are not covered. Lahat ng damage to property, ikaw lahat ang magbabayan. Yan ang problema. So, this third-party liability coverage, pinoprotect na yung mga pedestrians, yung mga tao, physical injury and death. It does not protect the owner because whenever you drive, most often, it is just damage to property. So, although it is compulsory for registration purposes, but this is useless on the part of the car owner. So, how can you protect yourself? Lalo na kayo, bago pa lang kayo nagdadrive. Kailangan mo kayo comprehensive. Yan. Comprehensive insurance coverage. Comprehensive. What is the meaning of comprehensive? By the name itself, it covers all. What are these? One is OD. What's the meaning of OD? Own damage. You damage your own car, there is no enemy. Let's say you are driving along the zigzag road, all alone. Nahulog sa bangin ang kotse mo. Total wreck ang kotse mo. Beyond repair. Under third party, ang babayaran nila yung bangin. Yung kotse mong total wreck, hindi nila babayaran. You crash your car against a Meralco post, total wreck ang kotse mo. Under original third party coverage, ang babayaran nila yung posted ng Meralco. Yung kotse mong total wreck, hindi nila babayaran. Because you damage your own car, you are not part of the third party coverage. Next. Third. You are attending this lecture. You park the car outside the building. After the lecture, you want to go home, you go to your car, it's gone. Nakarna. Under third party, maglalakad ka na lang. Wala yung kotse mo. You are not covered. Nawala lahat ang pera mo. Dahil kinarnap ang kotse mo. Under comprehensive theft coverage, anti-carnapping insurance coverage. Don't worry. It is insured. The insurance company will look for your car. If in 3 months' time they cannot find it, they will be forced by law to pay you the full amount of coverage. So you are protected. And lastly, TPL. Under comprehensive insurance coverage, the meaning of TPL is not like ordinary TPL. Itong TPL, it covers all. Like in this accident. Pag sinabing comprehensive TPL, it covers all. One, damage to property, physical injury, and death to another person. Including your car. You damage your own car. So lahat yan babayaran ng insurance. Walang limit yan. Kahit na $500,000 yan, kahit na 1 million yan, walang limit yan under comprehensive. Here, they are only limited up to 50,000 pesos. But the question now, how much is the premium? Here, premium yearly 1,000. About here, it depends upon the worth of your car. Let's say your car is worth $500,000. So if you damage your own car, total wreck, to replace that, you need $500,000. So pension mo $500,000. Own damage. If they carnap your car to replace it, you need another $500,000. Cover mo $500,000. Carnapping coverage. Plus 50,000 TPL. So the coverage is 1.50 million. Coverage. Magkano premium niya? Yearly. Maybe 30,000 yearly. Premium. Against 1,000. 30,000 divided by 12 months yan. Around 2,500,000 monthly. For 30,000 pesos, your car is issued for 1.50 million. For 30,000, you are paying not only your security in case you damage another car, in case they carnap your vehicle, much more, you are paying for your peace of mind. At least pag nakadamage ka, for 30,000, wala kang sagutin. Lahat ng insurance, sasagutin kanya lahat. Lalo na yung case you are just a new driver. Kaya nakakover kayo dito. Because, you know very well, as a new driver, you are prone to minor traffic accident. And you better be sure that your car is covered. But that is not easy to do. Why? Because as a student driver, kailangan mag-ingat kayo. After finishing driving lesson with the socialites, and you want to practice your car at home, huwag kayo mag-practice if you are only using your student permit. Lalo na pag ang kotse mo naka-issued for comprehensive. Because, under the insurance law, at the time of the accident, the driver must be a licensed driver. So if you practice your car at home, at the time of your accident, you are not a licensed driver. You are only a student permit holder. So, the insurance might refuse payment. So, kahit na excited kayo mag-practice sa kotse nyo, huwag muna kayo magpa-practice. Dapat i-convert muna niyo yung permit nyo to a driver's license. Kahit na hindi pa kayo marunong, nag-drive kayo, at least at the time of the accident, you are a licensed driver. Okay? Next important thing to remember, as a student driver, natapos ka mag-drive sa socialize, you wait for 1 month, i-convert mo ng permit, license mo. So may license ka na, nag-practice ka ngayon. Nabangga ka. Another important thing to remember, if you are involved in an accident, whether it's a major or minor one, do not admit that you are the one at fault. Do not sign any statement admitting that you are the one at fault. Because the moment you do that, it voids your coverage. You can admit it verbally, but not in writing. Like for instance, bago kang grabe, nagpa-practice ka. Oh, tapos may bigla tumawid na bata rito. Nataranta ka, may bata! Pinanggamoy na kapamata rito. Eh, bigla, dumating ang may-ari nito. Yung kotse ko maghapon na nanahimik ka. Dumating ka, sinira mo. Pinangga mo, ikaw may kasalanan. Siguro nga ako. Anong siguro? Talagang ikaw. O sige ako. O pumirma ka rito na ikaw. Hindi ako pipirma. Ano ka? Sabi mo ikaw may kasalanan ba? Kasi pag pumirma ako dyan, mawawala ng visa ng insurance ko. Hindi ko kayo matutulungan. So, kasi pag verbal, you can deny. Pero pag written, hindi pwede. Naka-insure do ako, bawal pumirma. Okay? So, kailangan tulungan ko na lang kayo. Yan. So, that's all about insurance. So, before you practice your driving lessons, kailangan may license kayo. Saka huwag kayo pipirma na kayo ang may kasalanan. Okay? So with that, we have no more time. So I think that will be all for tonight. Maliwanag yan. Goyan nung tumawid ako. Goyan. Ang dami namin nag-govert. Ako lang inuhuli mo, ha? Habulin mo lahat ng kasabay ko. Habulin mo lahat yan. Bak mo kuhulin. Ganyan ang mga misis. Kung anong ginagawa sa bahay, ganyan din sa labas siya. Yung pulis ba nagagalit? Hindi, natatawa siya. Naalala yung misis niya. Kaya nga umagang umalis sa bahay. She refuses to surrender the license. At ang pulis walang magawa. Maya-maya, nag-aaway na sila. Galit ka siguro sa akin, ano? Ba't ako lang inuwi mo? Ang dami namin mo. Yung pulis ngayon, hindi na siya kikipo. Talaga ubang go? Ang least ko na. Ang mga babae nang-aaway palagi, Mananalo ka ba naman sa babae pang nang-aaway yan? Magdamag kayong mag-aaway.